What's going on, Internet people? This is Seth from ScreamingEffects.com, and today I'm demonstrating the 1954 Fuzz pedal. This is a fuzz circuit that I designed, and I made it try to be completely different than any kind of other fuzz out there. It gives you like a good gritty tone, and one thing it really adds is that it works awesome if you put it right after a wah-wah pedal. And this is something that a lot of fuzzes really just have trouble doing. So what are we working with today? Basically, we've got a Marshall half stack back there. Got a GCM 900 head that's going into the fuzz pedal. Then right before the fuzz pedal is a wah-wah pedal. It's a crybaby, and I've got it on true bypass, so I kind of modded the circuits just a little bit. And that's coming up to the guitar over here, and this is a 1973 Strat, and mostly be playing with the center pickup here. And so let's talk about the 54 Fuzz and what's different about it and what kind of features does it throw at you. So what you basically have, it's a regular fuzz circuit, but what I did is I designed it with silicon transistors, and I used a little bit of RF power amplifier technology that I kind of do for work, and tuned it and tweaked it just a little bit so it has like a really good sound. It's not like crazy over the top distortion, but you will definitely not be lacking for a fuzzy tone. And so what you have is the basic normal fuzz controls, where you have the fuzz and then you have a volume, and it works exactly like you think. You can turn the fuzz up, turn the fuzz down, and turn the volume. So that's basically where this pedal is, starting with the fuzz, but then what do we add to it? So what I added was a buffer, and the buffer is right before the fuzz pedal. And one of the cool things is that this is specifically designed with what I call my fuzz safe technology, because it was designed for these types of pedals so that it doesn't ruin the sound of what you get when you're using your pedal. A lot of fuzzes really have trouble if there's something in front of them, because you're basically driving it too hard and it just completely ruins the sound. So it's not something you're going to get here, but what you do get is the ability to put a wah-wah pedal in front of the fuzz and really sound awesome. You get like a nice dynamic range where you can really sweep it, and you can really tell that there's a wah-wah pedal in front of it. Additionally, that buffer gets back your treble, and so you get a little bit more high frequencies, and you get more of your full signal of your guitar when you have it switched on. Then another feature that I added to this guy is after the fuzz circuit is a boost circuit. And I absolutely hate when you're using your effect, and even if you turn it up to the highest volume, it's still lower than your actual rig level, and it just doesn't work on stage. So I have a boost circuit here, and what you could do is basically increase the volume level after the fuzz to pretty much anything you want. So you could keep the value level for all your different pedals. And a cool thing that this lets you do is turn the fuzz back or turn the volume back on the pedal, and then turn the level up, and you can actually dial in some really nice low fuzz kinds of sounds. So now we got the main talking over with. Let's demonstrate it for you. And the way I'm going to start is just use a regular fuzz circuit, and I'm going to turn the buffer and the boost off. And both of these buffers and boost circuitries are true bypass. So what that means is these switches, when it's turned off, it looks like that's not even there, and so it doesn't really mess with your tone at all. So we're just going to use the regular fuzz circuit. We've got it not cranked up all the way. I actually designed this thing to be really nasty if you do turn it up all the way, so we're going to just leave it dialed back just a little bit. And got the volume all the way up, and then we'll listen to what it sounds like. And so, like any fuzz circuit, you could basically turn down the fuzz and the volume a little bit, either with the volume control or with your volume control on your guitar. And this is kind of cool if you're on stage and you want to be playing all fuzzy, and then you want to go for a clean passage. You could just turn your volume knob down just a little bit, and it will get clean, or you crank it up just a little bit more, and it'll get dirty again. So check this out. Alright, so let's talk about the buffer a little bit now that you heard what the general fuzz circuit sounds like. So what we're going to do is turn the fuzz up, not all the way, but almost, and crank the volume. And I'll play a couple chords with the buffer off, and then I'll play a couple chords with the buffer on, and you can listen to how you get some of that treble back. And then I'll hit up the wah-wah pedal, and you can kind of see how you get a really nice dynamic range and a full use of your wah-wah pedal. And additionally, it doesn't make the fuzz back there sound bad, which is often the case. So alright, here, we'll check that out. Alright, so the last thing to demonstrate is the level, or it's the level after the fuzz pedal. And lets you get your volume back. It lets you dial the fuzz down, which is what we'll do here. So we'll dial the volume down a little bit, we'll dial the fuzz down. But what we'll do is we'll turn this boost stage on, and I'll do that once I'm playing. And you can hear how it'll kick up the volume by changing this dial right here. So, alright, let's check it out. Last thing to check out is going to be to crank everything up to 10 and see what it sounds like. So here we go.